Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xavice, and welcome to Total War Warhammer. This is a game that I've been playing quite a lot recently, and I thought you guys might enjoy watching me do it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to start a new campaign because it's going to be much more enjoyable to see it from the start rather than from halfway through a campaign that I'm currently doing. So my idea today is to start with the Empire, which is, you know, the traditional starting campaign for beginners. So let's get started then. So, with the Empire, you get to select between two lords. You get either Emperor Karl Franz, who is the faction leader and a very powerful melee fighter, and he eventually manages to get Deathclaw, which is a huge griffin mount, which is really cool. But that is a long way into the game and very slow to build up, so that's not what we're going to be doing today. What we're going to be playing is this guy, Balthazar Gelt, the Supreme Patriarch. He's a powerful Law of Metal wizard. He can unlock a flying Pegasus mount, which is a little quicker than what Emperor Karl Franz can do. But most importantly, he starts with this extra unit. Each lord that you can choose starts with extra units. For Emperor Karl Franz, you get to start with the Reichsguard, which are a powerful knight unit. They're a shock type of unit that comes in from the side, and you know it's very good at destabilizing enemy formations. And he also starts with handgunners and halberders and all that sort of stuff. But Balthazar gets to start with a mortar. Now, you'll see why the mortar is so important a little bit later when we start to get into the battles. He also starts with the greatswords, which is one of the greatest infantry, hand-to-hand combat units that the Empire can have. And he also gets outriders, which are fantastic flanking cavalry units. They have guns and they are fast. And they can pick off enemies from the side and then run away, and, well, you'll see that in a moment. Or maybe not, depending on how well my strategy goes. But anyway, enough exposition and starting and stuff. Let's get to it. Okay, and welcome to the overview map. This is where we get to do all of our between-battle strategy. We own a single city at this point in time, called Altdorf, our capital. And from Altdorf, we can build a variety of upgrades. For example, after a while, when you build up a surplus of growth, which is this one over here. Growth is the surplus population of your civilization in this particular realm. So each realm can be seen through these little lines on the ground here, these paths. That signifies the edge of a realm, I think. Maybe. No, I'm just bullshitting you. It's this edge here. Okay. Once you've got a surplus of population, you can start upgrading your main capital to allow you to build even stronger supplementary buildings, all that sort of stuff. It is a lot in this game to go through. Just so many different things to try and explain, and it's going to take a long time. So you know what? I'm just going to get stuck into it, and I reckon you guys will be able to figure it out from there. So let's see. Am I going to upgrade into the rally field? I can actually get this on another city. So upgrades have a certain level that they can get to, and cities have a certain level that they can get to. The capital of any province can get to level 5, which allows them to get very advanced buildings. However, cities like this one, which is Grunberg, which is going to be one of the cities we try and capture, can only get up to level 3. Now that's important to keep in mind, because that means that if the building that you have in your main capital has a maximum level of 3, you can actually have that building elsewhere. You only need one of any one type of building within a single province, and we'll get to what provinces are a little later. But being that this building doesn't have an upgrade any further than 3, it's not actually worthwhile for me to upgrade it at all, when I could have it upgraded in another place and have a more advanced building in place here. More advanced buildings include like the Imperial Harbor or the stables, which can go up to level 4, or maybe, most importantly, the gunsmith, which allows us to unlock siege weapons, and the all-powerful steam tank, which we're really going to be rushing towards. But we'll get to that later. Right now, I need to recruit some more people for this army so that I can go crush this fool over here. This guy here, I'm going to destroy that guy. So let's see. Some extra swordsmen, I think, and 1 extra spearman. Yeah, spearmen are really cheap on the upkeep. This little symbol here designates their upkeep per turn. So this one's got an upkeep of 56 gold per turn. The swordsman has an upkeep of 75 gold per turn, which is a fair amount more. And this is the amount of gold per turn that I'm currently gaining. You can see here I've got the plus symbol and, you know, basic income, taxes, total, army upkeep, all that sort of simple stuff. And my current amount in the treasury, amount of funds available, all that stuff. And this here shows us how many units you can recruit in your province as a whole. So it doesn't matter how many lords you have. Lords signify the leader of an army, and that is how you have additional armies with additional lords. Again, something we'll get to later. We'll just end the turn now, because there's nothing else we can really do this turn, and we're saving our money for building stuff later. We don't really want to upgrade that building in Altdorf, because we're going to be building it elsewhere. So, now we have some extra swordsmen in our army, which makes our army strong enough, which means we can go and attack this guy. But I'm going to do something a little bit more sneaky. I'm actually going to come close to this guy, but not directly next to him. And then I'm going to recruit some more units to make my army, like, stupidly powerful against him. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can chase him down if he manages to escape this next battle. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. He's going to stay there because he's a campaign guy. He's a tutorial battle. So he's not going to be running away from us. Or he's... Never mind, I'm full of shit. Right, looks like we're fighting. This is good for us because he came towards us and I can chase him down next turn. This is actually amazing. We're going to fight this battle. You can choose to auto-resolve the battle if your army is absolutely overwhelmingly powerful, or the opposite, if their army is overwhelmingly powerful compared to yours. And that just saves a bunch of time for a fruitless battle, either way. But in a battle like this, there's actually an advantage of not auto-resolving, and that advantage is you can control the units directly, so that you can lose less in the battle than you would if you auto-resolved, and your units get more experience. Each of the units have their own experience total that they can build up over time and level up and become more powerful. And if you fight out battles, even smaller battles, you can build up more experience by completely wiping out the opposing army, which might have escaped if you had auto-resolved. No need to gamble. Gambling allows you to increase the amount of winds of magic that you start with. But at the moment you can see I've got pretty much full winds of magic compared to the amount you can get. So gambling now could actually result in me losing winds of magic, which isn't worthwhile because I've already got heaps. So I'm just going to start deployment. Now, in the deployment phase, you can put your army wherever you like within this golden area here. And if I zoom up to the tactical map, you can see that the golden area is quite large. So I can place my army as I want within this golden area, except for one type of unit. And that type of unit happens to be the Outrider, if I can get myself zoomed correctly here. The Outriders. As you can see, they are deployed outside of the golden area, and that is because they are something called vanguards. They can deploy anywhere outside of the enemy's deployment zone, or rather, anywhere within the battlefield. So you can see here the edge of the battlefield. The vanguard deployment allows them to deploy anywhere on the battlefield, so long as it is not within this white line, which is a boundary of the enemy's deployment zone. So in this case, there's no real advantage to deploying them outside, because there's no areas for them to hide. Because as you can see, this tree area here, these trees, you can actually deploy your guys in the trees if you get the deployment right. Okay, let me make them a little smaller on the side. Come on, come on, be good for me, be good for me. Come on, come on. There. Okay, you can see now that they have the hidden icon above them, which means that the enemy don't know that they are there. So you can use that functionality. You can use trees to set up ambushes so that you can flank the enemy when they get close to you, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off auto fire so that they don't fire unless I tell them to. I'm going to get them to be in that direction so that they come in at the side. And I've just got to get them back in hidden. There we go. I'm going to do the same for my archers. So my archers will be hidden in the trees if I can manage it. There we go. Okay. They're kind of on top of one another, but that's not a problem because they're archers. They'll fire between each other. Now, I have a wizard who's got a spell. I'll show you that off a little bit later. He's also the lord of the army, so anyone within his area of influence, which you can see in that blue line around him, gets a bonus to their leadership, which is how well that they resist running away. You'll see that. This white line here on their status bar shows how much leadership or how much morale they have, and when that depletes, they are at risk of fleeing from the battle. Now, if they are within the radius of the Lord, they have more chance of holding the line or staying put, even when the odds are against them. You'll see more of that later. Now, the mortars. This is the unit that I really love. Having the mortar on your side, if the enemy doesn't have that kind of artillery unit, means that the opponents must come towards you, otherwise I can just bombard them from forever away, and I'm just going to win the battle that way. So they're always going to come towards me, which means that I can set ambushes and they cannot. So I'm going to put this guy on a hill. Elevation matters in terms of the range and accuracy and stuff for mortars units. Oh, I was surprised. I thought that I had 3 mortars. Interesting. It must have something to do with the fact that it's a starting unit. That's interesting. I always thought mortars started with 3 actual mortars in the unit. Oh well. So, let's get myself set up. Let's get my melee units, the swordsmen at least, grouped together. You can group them into command groups just to make it easier to command in the middle of battle. And then you can set them however you want. And I'm going to put them there to make sure to defend my mortar. I don't know where they are, so let's... The angle at which the mortars are set up and the location matter, because obviously you can see they have a firing arc. And if the enemy is outside of that firing arc, these guys can't fire and they have to move, which takes a long time. Artillery have a long time for them to move, to get into a new position. So we'll get these guys here. And I might put them over this side. Over this side. So that... Now, I'm expecting that the opponent is going to try and come directly for the mortar, because that's their major threat, which means that they're going to run straight into my swords line. I've got the spearmen at the side to stop flanks, and also to flank if they decide to not go after the spearmen. I've got my general, who will be right in the middle here to provide his aura to my major forces, and I have my archers off at the side. Actually, I'm rethinking the archers. They're too far away to make a difference here, but if I put them over in these trees instead... Can I get them? Yes, I can. Excellent. So if I put them in these trees instead, they can stay hidden in there and fire from the trees. Or, you know, just remain hidden so that the enemy don't try and flank and hit that guy. And I'll leave the outriders here because they're rather fast. And I'll be able to sneak them around the back if they have archers of their own. Anyway, enough with the start, with the battle preparation. Let's begin. So there's the opponent's army all the way down here. And yes, indeed, they do have crossbowmen. So that's good. I can get my... my outriders to attack them from the side. They have a general, which is a very strong unit. The general of the army always is much tougher, much harder to kill, and actually matters in this version of Total War. As I understand it, in previous versions, you could have generals like that, but they weren't exactly the most effective thing on the battlefield. In Total War Warhammer, that is a very effective unit. Anyway, so as you can see, they are forced to come towards me, and they are within the firing arc. So the mortar, seeing as he is on auto fire, should acquire a target and fire at some point. There we go. There we go. And the mortar is fantastic for this kind of situation, because as you can see, they're forced to come to me, and I'm doing a lot of damage to them from afar and destabilizing them, forcing them to flee a little bit. You can see even the Lord had to retreat a little bit due to the mortar fire. So this is a really good situation for me. Really good situation. Incoming more mortar fire. Oh, so effective. Look at that. Look at how much damage it's doing even this early. And it's a pretty intimidating thing to look at too. You can get like really close in these Total War things, which is really cool to see. But here comes the mortars. Dun 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 dun. Whoosh. Whiff. Good job, mortars. Good job. Anyway, so these guys are slowly closing into range. But as you can see, they're not sending anyone out to the flanks, which is great for me because that means I'm going to be able to flank them in a moment. Mortars are continuing to lay down cover fire, and here you can see right now they're getting demoralized quite a lot because they're under firing, losing a lot of guys before they even get into combat, which is really good for me. The archers have gone behind, so this is the moment where we get the outriders to come out and attack the archers. We get the spearmen to come in and attack from the flank, and then we get the swordsmen to attack. And also, let's get a spell going down. Now, this is the spells that Balthazar can use. This is a bombardment spell, so much like artillery, and you can see they're even fleeing from it. Because it does that. It's meteors. It's pretty freaking cool, and it does a lot of damage. It's destabilized their line, which means that they lose their charge bonus. I've got my outriders taking down their archers, which is really powerful. I can actually get them into melee combat, which is actually more effective here. So I'll get you guys to chase them down. Because they're cavalry, they can actually run down melee units quite effectively. Move faster, please. And you can obviously toggle their speed so that they move faster, and they move significantly faster when they're on horseback. And we are just dominating this fight. I might actually hold fire here, though. Except for... No, actually... No, where are you? Halt. Oh, no, that's the wrong guy. This guy. Stop firing at will, and... Okay, that's fine. General, attack their general, and speed after him. Get to him. Okay, Nope, nothing I can really do there. So yeah, it's very important that I kill this guy in battle, because he can retreat. But he's worth a lot of experience points if we manage to kill him. And look, we've already won. We've broken the army. I've lost a few swordsmen, which is not the greatest. And a few of my great swordsmen even, but their army is just fleeing. They are completely run down. And this is where I can build up a lot of experience. I can get my units to chase them down and get a lot of experience from getting all those bonus kills. Chase him down, chase him down, chase him down, and the outriders are chasing down the last of those. Fantastic! Oh, so much experience. We'll accelerate this too so it doesn't take forever. Come after them. Okay, outriders, go kill them. We got the enemy lord, fantastic. So let's get these guys going after that as well. Oh, those outriders are so powerful. At this stage of the game, they can hunt down and kill such a huge number of units, which is really good. I'm actually going to put your fire at will on so that they can actually attack with their guns if they want to. Yeah, see? So they're able to shoot and move at the same time, which is a pretty unique thing to Outriders. And just the last couple of guys to kill here. Balthazar Gelt coming in to steal the last of the kills. That seems reasonable. Flee! Flee from us! Guys, there's these other guys over here. No. No, I'm gonna hunt down these guys all the way over here. Okay, I think we're done here. Decisive victory! Too strong. And as you can see, we've eliminated the vast majority of their units. They've lost their lord. They are completely defeated, and we got a ton of experience. Like, a lot of additional kills, which is something you don't generally get. So, we get a whole bunch of loot. And we should get a whole bunch of experience. Yep. Experience for Balthazar Gelt, so that'll go to him, level 2. We'll level him up in a second. And now we get to decide what we do with the captives that we get. It's just you get to decide at the end of battle what bonus you get for having won the battle. So you can take on captives, which regenerates your units, which might be very worthwhile at this point, because I'm going to want to fight another battle almost immediately afterwards. I can execute the captive, which increases the leadership of the army, which makes them less likely to break if I'm in, a perilous situation. Not really necessary here. Or I can pardon the captives, which gives me more money, but reduces how much casualties I replenish for the next couple of turns. I don't like that one because I've got more than enough gold in my treasury. As you can see, I've still got 6,457 in the treasury. That's more than enough. I'm gaining heaps per turn. So pardoning captives is no good. Execute captives, not necessary. Take on the captives. Regenerate a little bit, and we can take on the next battle immediately. We completed the little quest.
It is important to act quickly if you have any
yes.
intention of
Very important to act quickly. That is exactly what I am intending to do. Capture and occupy the following settlement, Grunberg, which, again, exactly what I want to do. Oh, we've got a new follower. Oh, great! So new units recruited will have +1 experience, so they'll be an extra level up when you start recruiting them. That's really good. And thanks to completing that quest, I've now got 9,000 in the treasury, so more than enough. Yeah, and as you can see, I've killed their enemy lord, which is very, very important, because that means that army can't retreat, and it has in fact been entirely destroyed. Because if I did not kill the enemy lord, if the enemy lord had actually managed to escape that battle and flee, then that enemy lord can then move away from me, replenish strength, or even flee to the town, thus making the town's defenses stronger. So the fact that I managed to kill their lord and the majority of the units means that the entire unit has been destroyed, and so now when I assault the town this turn, which I will do, there's no one here to defend other than the garrison. As you can see, there's no lord in this army here. It's only the garrisoned units, and it says Wolfric Hellborg, but that just happens to be the guy who garrisons this place, so, And you can see here, my balance of power is utterly ridiculous. I could auto-resolve this and just win, or I could fight another battle and get more experience. But at this stage of the game, it's not really worthwhile, so we will auto-resolve it. And look at that, decisive victory. And you still get some experience from doing this, right? Get some loot, not as much, see? Definitely less loot than you got last time, but I still gained a level from Balthasar, which is very nice. And yeah, that's about it. And again, we decide what we do afterwards. Now, when you hit towns like that, when you are victorious at a town, you get to choose what happens to the town. So I can raise it, which all the buildings are destroyed and the settlement is torched. That's really good if you are not able to capture that settlement, or if you don't want to capture that settlement because of upkeep costs or order costs, public order, which is something that you need to keep in mind. We'll cover that a little later. You can sack the town, which gains you a bit of extra money, gives instability in that province. So if the province belongs to the enemy and you can sack the town instead of raising it or occupying it, then you provide instability, and eventually, if you provide enough instability, their own forces might rebel against them. So that's a potential strategy for more powerful enemies, more powerful factions. But we're not going to do that one. We can loot and occupy the location, which gives us wealth, because we've looted all the treasure from that town. We've looted all the treasure from that town, and we've captured the town, so we now own it, but it provides that instability detriment to us instead, which is something we really don't want. So instead we can just occupy the town. So you can see that the instability is much less on just occupying the town, and unit replenishment is increased, so we're just going to occupy.
The Empire!
Captured Grunberg, fantastic, and we get more gold in the treasury, 10,000 gold. And another follower gain, campaign movement range plus 6%. Oh, that's really good. That's actually really good.
Your burgeoning realm grows, your eminence, yet many evils still abound in this world.
Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 2 different settlements is our next objective. So that sounds good. Yeah, you can shut up. Okay, sure. This is a quest battle. So here is a quest battle. That's just going to stay there until I'm ready to do it. Yes, thank you. That's just going to stay there until I'm ready to do it, and I'm not ready to do it just yet. But that provides us a bonus as well as recruiting a hero, which is almost like a lord. It can use abilities like a lord, but a hero needs to be embedded in the Lord's army to be effective. And again, you'll see that later. So many things. So many things, so complicated. As you can see, I'm almost fully ready to take on another battle. And I'm thinking I might do so. I want to take down these secessionists, which is this group here, who I'm at war with. As you can see by this relationship little tab here, attitude towards me. They condemn me because I'm at war with them. Funny that. So, I want to take them down as quickly as I can to prevent them from building up, because they can actually become a big threat if I don't kill them quick. Now, in Grunberg, what do we have available here? Cattle pastures increases the growth, which is how much population you have. So that's good for getting me more surplus, which means I can upgrade my main building or this city if I wish, which provides benefits to the garrison and benefits to the income generated and benefits to everything. You know, it's really good for the city to upgrade as soon as you can, or at least that has been my experience with it. Oh, okay, so much talking, blah. What next? What should I do next? I still don't want to upgrade that. I actually want to upgrade this town, which I can do in one turn, because as you can see, turns until surplus points available, 1. So next turn I'll have a surplus point available, and I want that. So, and then I'll be able to upgrade this, which means then I'll be able to make this building, the training field, here instead. And then upgrade it in this city instead of the main city, because I want the main city available. I want the construction slots in the main city available for more advanced buildings that require higher levels. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, for the moment, there doesn't appear to be an enemy army around, so I think I'm going to move this way, please. And we're going to go see if we can take Helmgart, which is the current capital of the secessionists. Helmgart is hopefully only a level 1 city, because the higher the level of the city, the better the garrison they've got. And I really want to take them down before they have a chance to build their cities up. So we will see. Next to... Oh, skill points, that's right. I'm happy about that functionality in the game. It reminds you that, hey, you've got skill points to use. So, full disclosure, this is a modded version of the game, so we get additional skill points on certain levels. Not yet. I've only got 2 skill points because I've only had 2 levels up, and 1 to 3, so 2 skill points. But later on, when I get to, I think, 5... or more, I start getting 2 skill points per turn. That's just to make the game a bit more interesting. Otherwise, it just takes forever to make your characters actually powerful. But yeah, so it's a modded version of the game, but not by much, just a little bit. Anyway, what am I going to go this turn? There are 3 paths you can take with any lord. You can take for this character, which is a spellcaster. You can take the spellcasting route, which gives you access to more powerful spells, which is, you know, potentially really useful. You can get some really powerful spells up here, like Final Transmutation, which basically straight up kills a single combatant. That's really good against enemy lords or big monstrous units, which the Empire doesn't get, but factions like the Orcs or Chaos or, yeah, even the Vampires all get monstrous units, which Final Transmutation is very powerful against. So that's really good late game. Early game, however, you can make your army in general more powerful through the Inspiring Presence line, which is the command line, I suppose you would call that, which gives you the access to this one, Honest Steel, which increases the defense for spearmen, swordsmen, and halberdiers. And as you level that up, it also increases their attack power as well. So your general run-of-the-mill units become more powerful. Or you can do the same for the Pistol Corps, which is the archery units, if you want to go that route. And eventually, you can use that to get powerful artillery units, which is kind of something I want to get, because artillery is amazing in this. Very specifically, the siege tank, which I'm going to try to rush to, because I love siege tanks. They're so powerful. So I kind of want to go Inspiring Presence for this guy, but seeing as I've got 2 skill points, I'm going to kind of do it equally. I'm going to go half Mage Caster, half Commander. The third route you can go is campaign route, which is increased movement speed, increased public order. It's all for the overmap type stuff, you know, decreased recruitment cost, reduction in corruption, which is a thing to do with the chaos and the vampiric stuff. If the corruption gets too large, chaos and vampiric units can actually spawn in your own realm. So that's, you know, if you want to have benefits towards your own campaign, then this is the thing, this is the route you take, but I don't want that. I want stronger units. So inspiring presence and searing doom. That is what I'm going to do. Actually, it's not really worth putting 2 points into that right now, is it? Like, I could put it into honest steel immediately. That might provide me a stronger benefit, actually. I might do that. Because now my swordsmen and spearmen, which I've got a fair amount of, are already more powerful. This early in the game, that could actually be very, very powerful. So I might do that. I might do that instead. Okay, so that's the end of turn. Going through... Oh, okay. This is the diplomatic screen. Various factions can have various diplomatic options with you. At this point in time, they want to have a trade agreement with me, which provides me a bonus amount of gold per turn, and they want to pay me for it. Now, that sounds like a really good option. However, if I go to counter offense and I have a look at the likelihood of success, I might be able to increase the benefit of this deal to me. At the moment, it's only moderate, so I'm just going to accept that as is. But if the likelihood of success was high, then I could demand greater and greater things from them in order to provide a better benefit for me. You know, just some bartering skills. So let's continue to move up towards here. It looks like the enemy are not planning to attack this town. And, oh look, I've got that surplus, so I can upgrade Grunberg to the 2nd level, so I can start building the training field here in the additional slot that becomes unlocked. That's the plan. Nothing else I can really do this turn. I could, you know, do some more here, but I really don't want to. I want to keep that option available to me. Can I recruit from here? No, only while I'm in town or in the encamp stance, and I am neither, so I will continue. Encamp just basically means if you're away from a town, you can spend a turn recruiting units from a long distance away, which is quite useful.
Let us begin.
I can reach Home Guard for this turn, so I will.
I am ready.
They are a level 1. Fantastic. So they haven't had a chance to build up. And do they have anyone there? No, they don't. So we shall simply auto-resolve this one and we win. Decisive victory. We'll occupy you. Thank you. Oh, look, another follower. Jeez, lucky. Wound recovery time -1. That's fantastic for my aggressive play early. That just means that I'm regenerating a little bit quicker after battles. A second one! Shit, I'm doing great. Oh my god, what? I'm the luckiest motherfucker in the world. Wand of Jet, what's that do? I've never seen this one before. Increase power reserves, improve power recharge rate. Nice! Perfect for a spellcaster. Oh, okay, this is not from any mods. This is how it is normally. The only mod I've really got is increased movement speed in my home territory by 10%, and increased skill points. It doesn't increase the number of items I get, so lucky me. I've also got another level up, which is, as you can see, only 1 skill point for 1 level. So what am I going to go? I think more in Honest Steel. I think I'm going to max out Honest Steel and then go for some spells. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to make some really powerful early units, just to make me really aggressive, and then I'll go for my spells. But let's have a look at your details. This is the details page. Here you can assign items and followers according to what is required. So the followers that I've acquired are already equipped, just because I've acquired them, and so is the arcane item, the Wand of Jet. That's really cool. That is really cool. Okay, so,
Do not waste my
nothing else I can really do this turn, I don't think. Altdort, Grunberg's, still got 2 turns till that, so let's end the turn. Oh, boy.
Greetings.
All you survey are
Bretonia!
loyal to me, so I advise
This isn't
caution
actually
with
a
your next
non-playable faction, Bretonia. They have some unique units that only they can play, so far. They want a non-aggression pack, but they demand me to pay them 120 to do so. Now this is where we go counter-offer, get rid of that, and propose the offer. And there you go. See, I can just get rid of that, and they'll still accept the offer, and then I get the benefits without the drawbacks. Oh, hello. Skull Takers. Why on earth are they going towards Altdorf? I'm the luckiest motherfucker in the world. A light wizard this early in the game? Holy shit! But we've got this orc group coming towards my major city. Are they just going to start raiding? That could be a problem. I might recruit a new lord. You will do, seeing as you're the only one. Charismatic, that's pretty good. They have various benefits or detriments. Like, each lord that you can hire has various benefits or detriments according to their character. This one gets a bonus leadership aura, so that aura I showed you before from Balthasar Gelt, this one has a much larger one because he's charismatic. You can get drawbacks though, ones that are actually worse than normal and they don't have any better upkeep cost for that, so you need to carefully choose your lords. Seeing as I've only got one lord available, I'm going to recruit that guy. Now, recruiting a lord increases the income cost by a lot. You can see my army income upkeep is quite a lot now, especially seeing as I'm going to be recruiting some extra units for that army.
Yes.
So that's fine. Now, Altdorf is not going to have too many issues.
Yes.
Oh, actually, that might have been a big mistake.
Praise Sigma.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Preparing rites of exorcism.
Embed that hero in there. This could end up being a big mistake if this guy ambushes this in such a way that my city can't help. I didn't think that. This could be terrible! Okay, next turn. Let's have a look here.
You summon me.
Helmgart can be upgraded as well to the village. Yep, we'll do that.
The Empire.
And you, I can actually get all the way down to Isleheart immediately. Wait, where's the Empire Secessionists? There they are! Oh, hello! They've conquered Karak Agaras.
Absolutely not.
That's bad. That's really bad. I could go get Isleheart,
Are you?
but Grunberg and Helmgart are in range of this.
No.
I didn't realize they'd done that. That's the other mod I'd activated. You can... I've activated Conquer Anywhere. In the normal campaign, you can't conquer Dwarven cities. But that doesn't sound like a realistic thing. Like, why can't you just conquer Dwarven cities? It's a city nonetheless. You should be able to conquer it. So I've activated, conquer any city. I didn't think about the drawbacks! Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. That could be a big problem. See, that guy's got a pretty strong army, and he's got a really strong city. Well, no, it's not particularly strong right now, but I don't have enough forces to deal with that, and I've got someone coming in on the other side. I don't think he can get to Grunberg in one turn. I don't think he can get to Grunberg in one turn, but he might be able to beat me to it. He most definitely can't get to Helmgart in one turn. But if he moves that way, can I intercept him? No. This could be problematic. This could be really problematic. So the question is, do I go here and set an ambush for him? He's only got one direction he can come to me through, which is here. So if I go there immediately, Helmgart's undefended, but he can't reach there. Like, he can't travel to Helmgart any other way. He'd have to go all the way around this way through enemy territory. That's not going to work. And now he can't get to Grunberg. Helmgart's pretty well defended, and Isleheart, which is their other city, doesn't have a lord in it. So yes, I could have gone and conquered Isleheart immediately. They've already upgraded it. It's going to be tough. I could have gone and conquered Isleheart immediately, but then he could have come down and conquered Helmgart. I don't want that at all. So let's see whether or not this ends up to be a terrible, terrible thing. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Be good. Oh, good. He's gone for Torreberg. He's just doing some raiding. Actually, he's just done some raiding.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. You've been embedded.
Onwards!
Good. Now you're garrisoned in the city, so you're safer. Okay, Grunberg can now upgrade and get the training field, which is what I want. And you can just stay there for the moment.
To the provinces.
Let's recruit some additional local guys. So let's get some
To
swordsmen.
strengthen the empire.
I've got 3 available. Swordsman and a spearman, I think. I've already got a lot of swordsmen. I might get 2 spearmen. Spearmen are good for cavalry unit. If they've got cavalries, having the spearman line is really good to stop the heavy charges. They've got a bonus against charge defense against large foes. You can see it in the corner there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to build up an army and hopefully take down this guy, which will possibly give me better relations with them. Now, you're building up a big army.
Do not waste my potential.
So I should build up a big army too. However, I can only do global recruitment in the encamps. Should I encamp or should I ambush? I think I'll set an ambush here. Right? Ambush. Hidden until discovered or battle initiated. Chance of spotting enemy nearby forces. And campaign movement disabled.
Yes,
If I ambush him here, and he comes down,
Not obey.
let us begin.
I've got a good chance of shutting him down. So let's see what happens. Skulltakers are in my area and going for Grunberg. Angry gods, public order decrease, growth plus 20. Yeah, so be it. They are going for Grunberg. Okay, hang on.
That will work.
Shit, I'm not going to get there in time to defend it. What about this guy?
I will marshal the men.
Oh, he's using the underway. Can I take him this early? He has boar boys, savage orcs, and something else.
Praise Sigmar.
I have spearmen, swordsmen, and a lord. Can I get...
The nation.
Can't get in range, but I might be able to initiate battle anyway.
Pick up
If I
the
get him
pace.
there, which I'm going to do, this is you can have multiple armies in a fight.
What does the emperor
Now this
bid?
guy, if I come over here, yes, good. You can see this little arrow here means that Balthazar Gelt can join this battle. So by moving him to that spot, even though he couldn't initiate the battle, I can
Sigmar
force the battle.
compels us.
Yes.
But now, nope, I can still engage. The garrison here can join the battle. You can see the line is still there. So even though Balthazar Gelt can't come in because he retreated, he's now in range of my other garrison, which is not too shabby, right? Garrison details. It's got a fair amount of swordsmen, 2 extra crossbowmen. That's actually a pretty good army. I can take this, and now he can't retreat the second time. So you can see I've got reinforcements. Now they're not in there immediately, and you'll see that in a moment. And we're going to fight this battle because it's not 100% assured. But these guys are run down as is. They've got some big units, but I've got the spearmen to deal with that. Hopefully, maybe. I've got a light wizard in this battle, which is really good. Light wizards are healers. I've got a lord, and I've got reinforcements. Now, the reinforcements... should I gamble here? Probably not. I'll just start deployment. The reinforcements for me are coming on my side of the battlefield. They exist all the way over here. He can't retreat from this battle, so he has to come to me. They've got orc boys, which are cavalry units for them. But they are already damaged, so they are fleeing. This is a really good battle for me. Lots of orc boys, though. And lots of savage orcs, which are bigger orcs, which are really nasty. They're going to win against my sword infantry, but I outnumber them and I can flank them. So hopefully we can get this to work. So, group up. Put those together. Put those together, and the wizard on his own. I'll try and get closer to my reinforcements so that they can join up early. They'll have the time to do so, though. So here, spearmen. Now, I think what I'll do with the spearmen is... Oh, no, they're not vanguard deployment. I can't do that. Okay, so in that case, I'll just have them at the side here, away from my main army so that they can flank if need be. The wizard absolutely must be behind my lines so that he doesn't get flanked himself. And let's start. Okay. So, what are they going to do? They're going to line themselves up. Are they going to attack? No, looks like they're going to wait for me to come to them. And this is the thing with the artillery. If I had a mortar, they couldn't just stand there. They would have to come to me. Because I can bombard them from afar. No matter how far they run, I can just walk in range and bombard them. So, the fact that I don't have artillery in this battle means that they can just wait me out, same as I can wait them out. So, we're at a stalemate here. Fortunately, my reinforcements have arrived. Hello, reinforcements. So let's see here. Got some extra swordsmen, so we'll add them to group 1. Got some extra spearsmen with shields, which is nice, so we'll add them to group 2. And now we've got some crossbowmen, which is really nice, so we'll group them up as well. And now, let's rearrange my battle line. Looks like they're not coming towards me, so I've got time. I've got time to get them here, and I won't have them run to it. Let's get the spearmen over here. No running. Running tires them out, which means that if I came to them, running to them, they would be at a disadvantage. My units would be at a disadvantage. I don't want that. We'll have the crossbowmen way off at the side, maybe to tempt them out. And then the wizard can just follow.
Detachments, move!
Now, actually... Is that a bombardment?
The winds blow strong.
Magic missile. 250 meter range. What kind of range is that? What kind of range is that? Not huge. But it could force them to come to me. Which is what I want, right? I want them to charge me. Let's accelerate. So that these guys can get into place a bit faster. How are we going to fight this battle? You can see that they're just waiting me out. They want me to come to them, whereas I want them to come to me. So we're at a stalemate at the moment. This is not good for me because they're stronger units. I want them to charge me so that I've got more time to pepper them down with my artillery units. I've got more artillery than they do, or rather ranged units. They've only got one group of Savage Orc Boys archers. Which, while they've got strong archers, they're not as many as I do. And my crossbowmen are strong enough that I should be able to win that fight. My units are coming into range now, and as you can see, they're starting to rearrange themselves. Just a little bit, to prepare for any flanking maneuvers that I try to do, which is why this is a bit of a problem. Swordsmen are almost in position, spearmen are almost in position. I definitely outnumber them currently. And these guys are fresh now. The Lord's nearby, which is very important because it provides that aura. I should actually have you in the middle, if at all possible. So get to the middle of that force, please. Okay. In order to keep that way, what we do is we lock the formation. Okay. Okay. What to do? If I set my spearmen over here, they disappear from their view. Which means I might be able to flank them. If I bring my swordsmen into range there, with my archers behind, maybe? Maybe bring my archers behind the swordsmen so that they have to come to me? That could work. I am on high ground here, which does affect the range of archer units. Their range is not insignificant. How's my range comparatively? Yeah, so you can see I've got much more range on the downhill, which is very important here. So I think I could do this. So that's what I'm going to do. Spearmen, let's get you set up over here. In there and not fast, thank you. Nice and slow. We'll see how they react to that. You guys. Where's the range on the archers? There. So we want to be... Aha! See? Look at this. They're immediately putting themselves into a better defensive location for these spearmen. Hopefully my spearmen can get into cover and just stay there, but without these guys engaging. If they do engage, I can actually just retreat my spearmen and force them to come after me. They are positioning themselves again. And my spearmen are getting into the forest. Hidden, hidden, hidden. Hidden. Good. Okay. My spearmen are hidden in the forest. The enemy can't see them. That's fantastic. So now, I want to know, what's your range? There. So put you guys... excuse me. Alright, I've locked the formation, of course. So, I want it to be... Where's the spearman? Maybe there? I want to be close enough... I think there. I think there's good. And they're just walking to location. You guys. Were you guys walking there? I want... Oh, wait, whoa. Here they come. Okay, here they come. Archers not in position. Halt. So they've decided to engage on me. Halt. Archers. Get there immediately. And I'll get them to run to that spot. Okay, we'll play. Yeah, see, they're coming in now. I think my archers will get in range in time, because they're running, and these guys are not running, I don't think. Oh, actually, they might be moving rapidly. Ooh, this could be interesting. I've got my spearmen off to the side still, though, so I can still flank them quite easily here. Oh, hello. What are you doing at the front? Get back, get back. All the way back there, quickly. Can I actually cast this? Yes, I can. Keep running. Okay, so. Here comes the boar boys. But my archers are now in range. And now's the time to flank. Flankers, after them. And the whole lot of yous move quick. Alright, so we've got a strong defensive line. You can see that they're actually retreating a bit here. I imagine they're going to want to come in for another run. But I've got a strong defensive line, and I'm getting the flankers coming in. So this is really good. Get that one going in there. I only need... Actually, these guys are pretty strong in melee, so having two go that way is probably going to be good. That takes their archers off the line. Oh! My archers are now under attack now. I'll get this group to come behind. I've got enough swordsmen here to prevent them from getting in. But I'll get my swordsmen to come in behind them and flank them, and that should break their line. Yes, it is. Good. These guys are running. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good too. Where's my lord? Engage. Okay, so my lord's engaging their lord. And that's really good, because my lord's got a lot of support around. Okay. Archers can now fire there. The boarmen have run. Those archers are running. Very good. These spearmen are flanking. That's good. Broken there. Oh, Crusher's got... No. You don't get away. Chase him down. I should be breaking them right about now. Beautiful. Oh, that was good. So yeah, they came in on me and I won the battle as a result. I had a stronger line and forced them to come to me and then flanked them. So I lost a few of my swordsmen, but not too much. Chasing down their lord, which is very important. I'll accelerate this now, though. That's fine. Their lord is dead. Beautiful. Get my lord to chase them down. Go, lord, go! Chase them down. Quickly chase them down. The more I manage to kill, the better. Where's the band? Ah, they're going to get away. My lord's not even going to catch up. I might get a mount for my lord so he can chase them down. Characters can get mounts when they level up. You'll see that soon. It looks like we're pretty much done here. Yeah, we're done. Cool. End battle. Beautiful! Beautiful. And we killed their lord. Very important that we killed their lord, because that means they can't escape. And they've already retreated once, so hopefully that means that I just straight up obliterate everything. Execute captives or pardon captives here? I can't... Oh, of course, because they're an orc army, so I can't actually take on the captives to replenish my own units. What I can do is to execute the captives. But they did manage to run. Winds of Oh, that's beautiful! A hedge wizard! I'm so fucking lucky!
What does the Emperor bid?
Can I can chase them down again. They can't retreat from this battle. And I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Boom, they're dead. Beautiful! Oh man, that's so good! Extra money, extra experience. Experience. Another level. That's really good. Thank you for that. And we will execute the captives again.
We march!
Another follower gained. Really good. And that's eliminated that army.
The Empire to battle!
Good.
I am the supreme patriarch.
But in the meantime, these guys have gotten even stronger, so I'm going to actually have to group these two up in order to take down their major force. And I will do that in a moment. Now, you're done. Beautiful. So I can upgrade you. Oh, you had one available? Okay, fine. Demolish that building. Demolish that building. You're not ready yet anyway, so I want to upgrade you. That's all good. And I can upgrade that for more growth, which is possibly useful this early in the game. I've got more than enough money, so I'll do that. Okay, can I recruit some extra units now?
What?
No, neither of them are garrisoned, so no, I can't. Okay, that's gonna have to do it. Oh, and the skill points. So this is my light wizard. He's upgraded, and he's, as a hero, not a lord, he's only got 2 upgrade paths. You can make him a campaign, give him campaign benefits, or give him spell benefits. And obviously, seeing as he's my wizard, spell benefits. So that is a magic missile. Effective at close range, strong versus a single combatant. Okay. Effective close range, strong versus single combatant. So that's a lord killer. Nice. And of course, I've got an extra 2 levels here. And I can have my warhorse. Now, how am I going to build this guy? I've already got a guy who's going to make the Inspiring Presence route, the commanding route. So I might want a heavy hitter. I like making this type of lord, just the straight Empire lord, hard hitters instead of spellcasters or commanders. So I think I'll make you just hard to hit and go down this route. You'll be a foe chaser and just get a whole bunch of level ups that way. Give him more warhorse, thank you very much. And before I go, let's have a look at those details. I can give you a follower. Public order, sounds good. You're going to be staying around. No, you're going to be hunting down. I don't know. No, I think having one on each is fine. Mount his warhorse. No extra weapons cut right now. That's good. Okay, now enter. Whoa!
Your king sends brave men to approach me, this Hexenstag.
Oh, trade agreement. Yes. Moderate now, so I'll just accept that. That's fine. Takers, Red Fangs, blah, 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 blah. Empire Secessions. So you're doing anything? War Fervor. Is that useful? More leadership or recruitment costs? No, perhaps a more huntable approach is fine here, because I'm going to be recruiting. So we'll get you to Grunberg.
Ready.
And we'll get you to
I
Grunberg.
go where the winds howl.
And
The
you.
provinces.
Let's start recruiting units. More swordsmen. Or I don't have anything else I can recruit right now, so I'm just going to get 2 of them.
The nation calls.
And maybe... No, nothing really extra there. I think I'm going to save my gold. Altdorf. Ah, finally I can start upgrading other things, like the stables to unlock the pistoliers. Or I can wait. Surplus is in a turn. And then I can get that, which will then allow me to get the gunsmith, which allows for buying mortars. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. Because I can put the stables mostly anywhere else. You can get up to only level 4, but that's only if I want the menagerie, which is for the demigryph knights. They're powerful knights, but that's not the way I'm going. So I only actually need level 3, which gives me Empire Knights, Outriders, and grenade launching Outriders, which are really good against infantry units. So, Helmgard, however, has 2 things. Actually, I can build the stables there, so I will do that. Beautiful. And now, Helmgard, where are you? You're right in that little pocket there. It's going to be worthwhile to give you more defenses. I can choose to build a guardhouse there, which increases the garrison, so I don't have to have a hero there.
By the province.
I will marshal the band.
So I think I'm going to heal up
Do not waste my protection.
1 more turn. This guy is fucking huge now, but there's nothing much I can do about that except become huge myself, and I've got 2 armies to do that with. So for the moment, I'm just going to have to do that. 1 more turn and we'll see what he can do. Just so long as he doesn't try and go for there. Because if he does, I'm in trouble. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good. Okay. So, I've got research now. I've upgraded the rally field to level 2, which now means I can now start researching things. This is the technology tree. At the moment, I can only choose one of these things. Now, I think extra speed to chase down the enemy early, that might be really useful. I can increase the leadership or... Oh, experience could be good too. No, I think I'm going to go for the speed for the moment. Okay. Altdorf can be upgraded to level 3 now, using up the surplus population. And this place, which is... no, I can't upgrade yet. I need to wait until that is ready to go. Nothing else I really need there.
Let us begin.
Armies are regenerated and ready. So let's use both
Pick up the pace.
Yes, my lord.
up here. You have a huge army, and Karl Asgaraz, I can pronounce English, except it's not English. Karak Asgaraz has an enormous army there, but a very weak defense. So I have 2 armies. Yeah, I think this is going to work. He doesn't have a second lord, so he can't capture any other city yet. Eilhart is getting stronger, but has no lord. Yeah, so I think this is the right way to go about things here. Nothing else I can do this turn. Man, my upkeep cost has come down a lot. I'll show you that in a moment. Come on, attack me. Attack me, Alarm. No? Okay.
Strategic overview.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up. Okay. So, Altdorf. You can see my predicted income's going down quite a lot. I've only got 967 per turn now. Because of my army upkeep is just so huge. I've got so many people in my army this early in the game. It's just not great. But I can take this guy on now. So, first of all, let's get my other guy in position. Come on.
Raise Sigma.
Thank you. I want to get him close, but not actually engage. And then this guy, Balthazar Gelt, I want him to engage. And that way my other guy is in range to attack. And he is.
I shall be victorious.
Now, I could actually auto-resolve this. I think I won't. It's a big battle. I could actually lose a lot. I could lose a lot. But I have a lot, but I could lose a lot. Ooh, what do? I think I'll fight this one. Yes, I definitely want to fight this one so that Hans Zintler can't get away. That is exactly right. Okay, now I have to fight this battle so that their enemy lord can't get away. If he gets away, then he can come and claim another city or get back down to his other city and then start claiming my cities in retaliation, and I do not want that. So, objective this battle, kill Hans Zintler. He's actually got a bigger army than I do straight off the bat. But I've got a larger reinforcement, but not by much. This is going to be a hard one. Low Winds of Magic too, so I am going to gamble to see if I can get better Winds of Magic. And I did. Quite a lot of extra Winds of Magic. That's good. So, my reinforcement... Oh, that's the enemy reinforcements. Oh, that's good. And there's my reinforcements. That's bad. It's good that their enemy reinforcements are here, because they've got low reinforcements, and I can wipe them out before the enemy has a chance to get to me. It's bad that mine are over here, because they can wipe them out before I can get to them. This could end up very bad for me. So, what I'm going to do. You guys, group up, come here. Supreme Patriarch there. Spearmen for flanking. Missile infantry behind, in this case. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages to the way you set them up. In this formation, they're going to be able to reach more enemy units. In this formation, they're less likely to fall to a charge. The larger the smaller their rank, the easier it is to break them with a strong charge. The closer their rank, the stronger they are in terms of melee combat, but the weaker they are in terms of range combat. So seeing as they're behind my swordsman here, I'm going to make them a large, wide area. So that should be fine there. Outriders, I'm actually going to deploy over here. They are going to be my backup over here. Flanking and hopefully... Oh, actually, that's outside of bounds. This could be bad. I want my Outriders to act as a distraction, to hopefully allow my reinforcements to survive. And my artillery, not going to be useful here, might force them to come this way. Because that's what they're going to see, right? My artillery. So they might start moving towards that early. And even though it's not defended yet, my main army is close enough that it shouldn't be a problem. So the enemy... There's the enemy there, and that is a big army. Look at that fucking army. They are immediately moving towards my artillery. And that's that's my reinforcement army. Okay, I want my reinforcement army to move very rapidly up here. Quickly. It's going to tire them out, but I'll give them a moment to rest after that. Okay, and that's their... that's the enemy reinforcements there. So, I'm going to pause for a moment. And I'm just going to straight engage them. I need to take them down as soon as I can. So that they don't have reinforcements, and I do. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do... switch this up a little. That's better. So that way my flankers can come in on this guy. We'll have my Balthazar Gelt engage as well. In fact, we'll have Balthazar Gelt cast a spell to break up their line so I can engage a little better. And we'll have the archers come in over at the side here and then engage. So that way they can fire at the side. And then these guys can come in over this way and then attack at the side. Okay, so we'll get that playing. Now, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to try and engage my army? Where's my mortar? Not in the correct position. Okay, let's get you pointing in the right direction. Okay, my lord is moving quickly. Where's my outriders? There. Let's see if I can get these guys distracted for a little bit. Come on. Let's go, outriders. I need to keep an eye on that so that they don't accidentally kill that. Okay, actually going to flank them there. Get moving fast. Okay, Lord's under attack, but that's... Oh, he's actually under a lot of attack. But I think I'm going to win this regardless. Put you down there. Have fun with this. Oh, that's pretty devastating. Yeah, good, good, good. So I'll win this battle handedly. Flanking there. So that army will retreat. We're good there. How's my Outriders doing? They're on their way. Mortar is firing and destabilizing. Good, good, good. Okay, quickly. Move as quickly as you can. Get in range and see if we can destabilize them so that they don't get to my mortar in time. They're getting real close. They're getting real close. Okay, get as close as you can. What about my reinforcements? My reinforcements are moving very rapidly to get into position, but I think I'm actually going to want them closer still. So let's get them over here. Move. Actually, they're not going for the mortar. They're going for my main army. Good. Good. Oh, shit. They flanked me. Quickly. All ears. Save them. Go, 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 go. You guys. Defense's location. Ready to go. You guys. Defense's location. Ready to go. Shoot. Leave them. Leave them alone. Get into defenses. Yeah, here we go. See? I've broken off a portion of their army. This is exactly what I want. The artillery is still firing on them. Okay, Outriders. Move further back. This group, get in there. Where's my extra lord? Extra lord. Get over here as soon as you can. Okay, cool. Defense's location. Archers behind. Quickly. Okay, here they come. Let's break up their advance. A little bit. Lord behind. There we go. Broken up their advance a little bit. My other army is doing well. They're getting bombarded, which is great. My Lord is coming in here. Okay, let's get those guys in there and those guys on the flank. Go. I've got my archers mainly well defended here. Cast another spell there to break up that advance. How's my Outriders doing? Oh, they're under attack. Okay. Run, Outriders, run. Good, good, good. Switch to taking on those archers.
I am prepared. Light.
Magic missile, go.
What? That's an order.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Come out and flank.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
You, come out
Moving. Go.
and flank. Got that working there. Magic missile, fire. Artillery still working good there. These guys are taking on the extras there. My Lord, go engage Hans Zintler. That is your task. Magic, let's break them up. We're actually doing okay here. The archers are in a decent position. Let's have them attack on their flank there. Now, I'm going to get Balthazar in battle here now that they've engaged. Archers are down. Good. Come on, out you come.
Taking position.
Out there as quickly as you can. Come on.
Light is light.
Magic missile into the middle of their forces. Boom! Oh, that's powerful. That's breaking them up real nice. Okay, flank them. That battle's going okay. They've been broken there. They've been broken there. Hans. Yes! I've got my Lord on Hans. And Hans is down! Hans is down. Brilliant. Oh, we got him. Whew, that was a battle. Balthazar, chase them down. Everybody, chase them down. Get experience.
Taking aim for the Warhammer.
Beautiful, beautiful. Outriders, chase those guys down. And go to melee mode. So melee mode means they're going to run them down. You guys, chase them down. Oh wait, I've got one here. Wizard, chase him down. Why not? And then accelerate. Oh, okay. Well, that was a fun battle. Whew. I got Hans Zintler. That was the objective in this game, and I did it. I lost none of my units, I don't think. Okay, they've retreated off the battlefield, so you guys go chase that down. Run, run, run. Where's my cavalry lord? Still chasing them down, which is great, because he's going to get lots of experience that way. Thank you for that. Where is my outriders? Because they are my only cavalry unit. Oh, they're doing nothing. Okay, so get them on there. Quickly. Can they get to the edge in time? No, they're going to escape. That's unfortunate. Looks like the majority have escaped. Oh, they got a little. But that's the end. Okay, that was a stressful battle. That was a great battle. Decisive victory. Hans is down. They had huge losses. I successfully managed to manage both armies at once. Oh, that was good. I am so happy about that. That was really, really good. And they have lost all of their units because I managed to take down Hans Zintler. Suck it. Oh, got a new banner. War banner. Beautiful. New rank gained, as expected. Decisive victory. We will occupy that location. Thank you very much. And I have eliminated their lord. +5 leadership on a war banner. That's nice. I think that's it. I think that's it.
Let us begin.
So, I'll finish by upgrading Balthazar Geld, and I wanted that 1 extra in honest steel. I think that actually came into play a lot in this battle, right? I think the fact that my units were so heavily geared towards the basic units, like my skill build was so heavily geared towards improving my basic units, that even though I was outnumbered in that fight in the bottom left-hand corner, I still managed to hold long enough for the reinforcements to, at the side, those spearmen that I had at the side to come in, flank them, break their line. That was brilliant. Oh, that was so good. Okay, where was I? Details. I've got that war banner. Yep. Anything else that I got? Any new followers? Let's have a look. I think I got a new follower, right? No, I didn't. Okay. So that, I think, will do it for today. So that was Total War Warhammer. If you enjoyed watching this video, let me know in the comments below. I think I might do some more on this campaign and see where we can go, see how powerful we can become, and whether or not we can conquer the entire world. There's a lot to conquer. This will take a while. But if you did enjoy that video, leave a like, subscribe, leave comments, all that sort of jazz, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.